right, good evening. Thank you for joining. Today is Friday. That means Filipino Friday. So we get to start this weekend. All right. If you guys are from San Diego, you know that it's Comic-Con weekend. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm most likely going to post some live feed when we go to Comic-Con. But let's get this thing started, all right? So tonight's menu is sweet garlic pork. The ingredients are, I have here is pork chops. I just cut them into cubes. All right, it's about 2 pounds. We have brown sugar. We have half an onion. We got a lot of garlic. I think this is 1.5 garlic. And I cut it a little different. This one is long strip instead of diced up. All right, green onions. Because we already have onions, these green onions are gonna be just for decoration towards the end. Because after all these seasoning, it's gonna be a dark meal, so you need something to make it pop a little bit. So we have soy sauce, fish sauce, but some people like to use oyster sauce. It's really up to you. And my secret weapon, sesame oil. We're not gonna use any salt on this dish, just because with all this, it's got enough sodium, so we don't need to add any more sodium into the meal. And we have our pepper. All right, let's get started. All right, I've been asked before in my other videos why I don't put that much oil in when I'm cooking. It's because a lot of times when you're cooking, the meat that you're using already has its own grease and oil, so I don't need that much oil. I only add a thin layer just so it doesn't stick on the griddle, but other than that, I always depend on the oil from the meats that I use. All right. All right, so the way that we're gonna do the temperature, we're just gonna keep it high to cook the meat, and towards the end, we're gonna put it down to a medium low when we start adding the liquid seasoning. Let's start off with the pork chops. Two likes already. Well, thank you. Hey, if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. We're going to add our first seasoning, which is going to be pepper. Let's add a little bit more. We are about halfway done, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some onions and some garlic. All right, I'm going to be adding some liquid seasoning, so I'm going to turn it down to medium low. Because these seasoning, they turn to burn fast, so you got to be careful. So let's start off with sesame oil. Then I'm going to add my fish sauce. I have seen people use oyster sauce on this too, so it's up to you. It's whatever you prefer. And we're going to add some soy sauce. All right, now I'm going to turn it down to the lowest setting. Then I'm going to add 1 spoonful of brown sugar. Make that 2. When it comes to cooking sugar, you really don't need a high temperature, or you're just gonna burn everything. Then we add our last ingredient, which is our green onions. There you go. Let me do a close-up. Let me show you this dish. It smells amazing, really does. Let me see if I can do a close-up. Oh, Tia Allen, I love cooking on my griddle. Yeah, I do too. Thank you for the comment about my cooking. All right, here we go. Look at that. All right, that is sweet garlic pork chops. It's just pork chop. I've just cut it into cubes. All right, as always, I'd like to thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. If you have any comments or any advice, please put it in the comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Have a good weekend. Bye.